Okay.
Hey guys, welcome to our real, definitive,
Hi, Sam.
objective Spelunky tier list with a Kenny face reveal right there. Say hi, Kenny.
What's up?
That's Kenny. He's killed me more times than I can count, and he's also my best
More
friend,
than-
so...
Yeah, anything else on his
Yeah.
bestiary. So
Exactly. Roffy should definitely have a bestiary entry.
he's got his own entry at this point, I'm sure, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Why don't we just get the get it out of the way? Where's Roffy go on the tier list, Kenny? And what we'll do is we'll split our differences between ratings and place them there.
I see. Well, I mean, I've had some time to think about it, but I'm still of the opinion that Roffy is genuinely A tier. I don't think he's S tier. I think if he
Sure.
was S tier, it wouldn't be debatable as to whether or not he was, Hellspawn.
That seems pretty reasonable to me. And if I were to place him in S tier and you place him in A tier and the community puts him in F tier, I mean, I guess that makes him A tier or B tier.
It balances it out and puts him maybe in C tier, but that's still acceptable. I'd still play him.
Well, let's split the difference. Put him in B tier. He's a good character. What does B tier mean? You could play...
B tier is like well-rounded. I feel like there are some specialized characters, like Valerie Crump. Well, I don't know. I don't think anybody uses the. There's a lot of people that use the alien, the spaceman.
The pilot?
Pilot. That's what it was. A tier is like
All-rounders?
not just well-rounded, but also, I don't know. Maybe it's good, but also more likable than B tier, of course.
Let's say this
there's
is...
still room for error, but overall, they're better than B tiers.
I'm with you. Okay, let's say B tier is purely average.
B tier is like, I would consider that below.
Only if it's taken. So, if you're playing online co-op and your character is taken, you choose this character only if your character is taken.
Okay.
And all the other ones are.
So like secondary.
Yeah. D tier is if Twitch chat makes you. So they have to make you use it. But it doesn't make you purely upset. This is avoid at all costs. Alright. Next up we have 8-Bit Guy.
Guy? Okay, yeah. 8-Bit Guy, I believe, is I wouldn't say he's S tier, but he is like another good like A tier. You pick this Spelunky character, it shows that you've made it pretty far. And
it is a flex,
may
yeah.
also potentially appreciate Spelunky Classic.
That's fair. Personally, I'd put him a little bit lower because I think his 8-bit sound effects can get a little annoying sometimes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So where do you want to place him?
Well, I mean, I didn't really think about the jumping noise. The jumping noise is really annoying.
You also have to
put him at
consider
B for that alone.
B tier for that. Okay, purely average. Consider the animations of looking up, crawling, teetering. Just consider those animations. Also ropes. Those are another consideration for ranking.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'll put him in purely average because I do think he has above average ropes, and his noises appeal
Ropes
to
are cool.
specific people, but they can also get annoying. And
Yeah, if you're about the retro, then you're gravy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next, Alto Singh. I know a lot of people on my channel have been saying this is S tier. What do you say about Alto?
What is? I mean, he's just a default, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Default red. Solid pick.
Solid
He's
pick.
good. Is he Roffy good?
No. Well,
No.
same tier probably.
I mean, I don't think he's as hateable as Roffy. Although I don't really find Roffy hateable. I think the community just jumped on that.
What if we put him in all rounders? I think he's a solid pick for all
I
situations.
don't see anything for or against this character. He is.
Then yeah, that's an all rounder in my opinion. How about Honest Spelunky?
Honest Spelunky, I would consider. I think Honest Spelunky is B tier only because eventually you're gonna pick another character. Anna's cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know a whole lot of Anna mains.
I would say only if it's taken, because I think she's not a main. I don't think she's main worthy. I think.
Take her if Tina's taken. If you want to.
Yeah.
Tina.
Yeah. So only if it's taken. If Tina's taken. So then is Tina an all-rounder?
Tina's either A or S.
Sup would say Tina's S.
Yeah.
For sure. I would go with A.
I honestly agree. Really?
Okay.
Why do you think so?
No, I don't have anything against her. I think there's literally nothing bad about her. So maybe that is S. Maybe that's main worthy. For me, the thing that puts something tiers above is characters who have something no other character has. Something specific and wonderful. That really like makes you go, wow, you know, this character has that star quality.
No, she's got a history. You know, she's the first eggplant kill.
That's true. You know what? Let's put her in main worthy for that alone.
I'd say
okay.
so. That's an accomplishment. It's definitely something to be proud of.
I mean, eat your vegetables, right? Apep is next.
Yes, Apep is next. Apep is a solid avoid at all costs tier.
Yeah, 100%. That's really easy. Apep. Don't pick Apep. Don't play Apep.
His movement's wonky. I mean, you've seen when anyone picks him a couple of times, totally turned on us.
Mm-hmm.
Probably didn't even minute killed us anyways.
Yeah, I mean, we've pretty much died to Apep every time. Worse than Roffy for sure.
Never got an apology either, so Apep's F tier.
Yeah, don't pick him in squads. Apep's Legends, not a good choice. Okay, Ow.
Cold is F tier.
He was my first pick in Spelunky HD, but since he has fallen down for me to all rounders because of the higher tier characters of Spelunky 2.
I mean, he was definitely S tier in Spelunky 1. I would say that I longed for Ow, and I was never able to unlock him. That being said, he's much easier to get, I think, in this game. And so the accomplishment's a little bit diminished, even though he is Goldman.
So can we put him in A tier?
I would say A tier is a good place to put him, yes.
I'm sorry to all the Ow mains out there. I know he's a high tier character, but for me, he's less golden. He's less coveted. Coco von Diamonds.
Coco von Diamonds, I believe, is, I don't know, either A or B. I can't really decide. What do the hooks look like?
It's got a little lemur at the top of them, I think.
Little lemurs? That's kind of cute.
Or a little.
Because she's got a lemur on her back.
Yeah, I think so. Or it's a diamond, maybe. I haven't played her enough to know, and for that reason alone, I think she goes to purely average.
No,
it's a lemur. Yeah.
She also has a scarf.
We can move her later if we think we can move these characters later if we think they deserve to go somewhere else. Colin.
Yeah, I don't know. If Twitch chat makes you, I wouldn't avoid him at all costs, but I definitely only pick him when I am actually picking Roffy and I accidentally pick him by accident.
Pick Colin. Yeah, that's fair. Demi von Diamonds.
Demi von Diamonds, I want to play. I haven't unlocked yet. Pretty cool callback to Spelunky 1.
I agree. I think she's probably A tier for that specific reason alone.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to have a playable damsel. I like the idea, and I like that they adapted that going forward. They weren't going to make her a damsel.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely an advancement in Spelunky equality, and that I'm excited about. But how about their replacement for the Green Ninja, Dirk Yamanoaka?
He's pretty cool, but also he's a ninja.
And also he's worse than the Green Ninja from Spelunky HD.
The Green Ninja from Spelunky HD was also cool. Dirk is, I don't know, how do you unlock that guy?
He's inside of the Goliath frogs. In the Sunken City.
Oh, in the Goliath frogs, gotcha.
I don't know. I mean, I'm putting Dirk in the only if it's taken for myself, but we can.
He got eaten by a frog.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's bad. He got eaten by a frog.
He got eaten by a frog.
Alright, how about Maggot?
Maggot, S tier. Not only main worthy, but if there was a tier that we could put above S, I would not slap it there, but one above that.
I see. Well, just for the sake of screen space, we're going to leave him in S, but just know that he's triple S tier. What would you call that? Godlike? No, just God.
Deific?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just call him a deity.
Yeah.
Guy Spelunky, he's returned. He's a little bit more grizzled. He's more Indiana Jones than he used to be. What do we say?
I would also put him in S tier just because of the beard. He only got better.
It's a good beard. But
It's a good beard.
But can we put him in S tier? Because we don't play him. I don't think he has that star quality. That requires that's needed for being main.
There's something about a Guy Spelunky main and Spelunky 1 coming over and playing Guy Spelunky and Spelunky 2 as a mate. I think there's something beautiful in that.
There is. I didn't even think about that. That's genius. Okay, Little J.
Little J, either A or S tier. He was my main in Spelunky 1.
It's an easy S tier, for sure.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Okay, Liz. Liz Mutton.
Liz also, never picked Liz. I feel like Liz is either B or C. Well, probably C just because I like, or maybe I wouldn't.
I might say B because she's absolutely adorable.
Yeah, I can't seem to have the heart to put Liz in C tier.
Yeah, I can't put her that low. Which, it's almost true for Anna, but I think Anna's inherited some of... Our standards for Guy Spelunky have been inherited to some extent by Anna, and I just don't think she hits the mark. I think that's why she's...
Yeah, it just really sucks to have Anna Spelunky down there and Tina Flan and Guy Spelunky up there. I feel like it's a disservice to Anna, and she should probably be moved up like 1 tier.
Okay, I feel like...
She's the offspring of the 2 S tier characters. She's got to have some credit.
Well, then let's do this. Let's move Guy down 1.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
Tina's better than her husband. I feel like you.
So we can move on back to C. I think it has something to do with the familiar relationship pulling me towards like trying to make them all be together, or like that.
That's fair.
If Anna's just the worst, then she's the worst. What can I say?
How about Manfred Tunnel?
Manfred Tunnel is playable, and we don't like Manfred Tunnel. I've never picked Manfred Tunnel.
I've never picked Manfred Tunnel. Here's the thing.
I'll only pick him if Twitch chat makes me.
I've always called the hired hands Manfreds. I've called them that since the beginning of the game. And
yeah.
I have a disposition towards hating him. Now, Kenny, you have to be the voice of reason and tell me where to put him, because I will put him in avoid at all costs.
The Tunnel Man helps you, and this is how you repay him. You went through all the trouble to go through all the work that you couldn't be arsed to do. No. He just needed
That's
some
his wife,
stuff
though.
he had.
That's Mama Tunnel.
Well, I'm talking the first game. And now you come in here, and you're going to disrespect his house and him. I'm not going to shame you into moving him up.
If Twitch chat makes you.
I wouldn't pick him either if Twitch chat makes you pick him, yeah.
All right. Margaret Tunnel.
Margaret Tunnel.
I think that's her name. Yeah, no, this isn't Mama Tunnel. This is their daughter.
This is Margaret Tunnel. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've never picked her, but I would imagine maybe some people would think that that's pretty cool. I would put her above Anna Spelunky just because Margaret seems to do more digging.
You know what? I respect it. And now here's a pretty easy one, Kenny. How about Moleback?
Oh God! Not only avoid at all costs, but like
a lower tier than that.
Yeah, like bury it 6 bombs down and curse it.
Abomination, for sure. I don't think there's much more that needs to be said about that. How about Nekka?
Nekka, pretty cool. A tier, I would argue.
I would argue it's C tier.
Really? I'd like to hear your case.
I think that her effects are really cool, but she seems evil to me.
She does seem to have a little bit of a foreboding disposition.
But her ropes are really neat.
Out. I wouldn't. It's neat. She has. Her looking sinister doesn't. If Vlad were a playable character, he'd be S tier.
Wait, I have an argument. Vine ropes probably burn easier, so we'll put it in only if it's taken.
Only if they're dry vines.
That's fair. All right, purely average. Sexy Olmec.
Sexy Olmec is far from purely average. S tier, yes. Now, actually, let's put it just below Maggot tier.
I can't split the difference there. Oh, the double S tier. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at those legs. I know you can't see them very well right now, but that is...
Look at that.
They said sexy Olmec isn't real. It can't hurt you. Sexy Olmec.
Yeah, bro. What
It
if you
is
just
real.
get down to the last layer and then he just gets up and walks away?
I want to see a mod that does that.
That would be hilarious.
Pilot.
Pilot, I wouldn't personally use him, but some people find him cool. I would put him in like average tier, but only because I know that others would put him in A tier.
I would put him in C tier, but only because I think he's a worse LISE.
Huh. You know, I could see that. I'd make him average. He looks neutral across the board.
Well, let's skip and say LISE for me is an S tier. What about you?
I've never heard anybody say bad things about LISE. I like the design. I like the ropes and the animations and pretty much everything about it.
Yeah, that's a main worthy character right there. Princess Airyn.
Princess Airyn, probably. I've never picked Princess Airyn. Probably only if it's taken.
This is Xanagir's main.
Xanagir's main. Oh,
mhm.
You're right. I forgot about that.
He's cosplayed as Princess Airyn.
Well, I mean, in that case, either average or all-rounder is probably an all-rounder.
As respect to Xanagir, I want to put it in only if it's taken, because if we ever play together, I don't want to take it from Xanagir.
Fair. Pop it in.
Valerie Crump.
Valerie Crump, also only if it's taken. Or if Twitch chat makes you. I don't know. It's just...
Now, do we want to reevaluate any of these characters before we end the tier list?
Before we finalize it?
Mm-hmm.
So... I kind of want to move Colin down to avoid at all costs.
Okay. Let's avoid Colin. He's got something going on there.
Yeah, Colin's kind of freaked.
Something's happening in his head, and I don't know what it is, and it scares me. Tina is a waifu worthy, so we can put her on Tiamat level here. I kind of want to move my tunnel daughter down here. I think she's on the same level here.
I sort of understand that. Yeah. I would put it below purely average just because, I mean, like, I see as much of a reason to pick her as I see a reason to pick Valerie Crump or Anna or Dirk.
Exactly. You have any last comments, Kenny? Or is this our tier list?
Well, this kind of, for some reason, I want to play Demi von Diamonds more. So I need to unlock that character first.
Yeah, I gotta make it to Ice Caves and solo.
Yeah, but so my last closing statement is that from this tier list, we can conclude that we need a sexy Maggot Olmec with legs as our next playable character in Spelunky 2.
I think that's the only logical conclusion. As always with these tier lists, guys, just want you to know, of course, it's a tier list. These are our opinions, which means they're purely objective, completely and 100% correct. I don't really know what else there is to say about that.
Yeah, you're wrong. We're right.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah. And if Gist,
they're wrong.
Right. And if Gist was on this list, Gist would be right at the top as well. Just wanted to let you know.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for watching our tier list, guys. Any final words, Kenny?
Hold on, let me think about it.
Okay, great final words. We'll see you in the next video, guys.
All right, see ya.
Almost 98% of my viewers aren't subbed. That means they haven't decided if they want to see more of me yet. Take your time getting to know me, and I promise to upload regularly. Maybe you'll like what you see.